Hello, my name is Kylie. If you don't know me, welcome or welcome back. I'm excited to be using the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette today. I've had this for about a year and I haven't posted anything with it yet, so that's on me for dropping that ball. But I'm gonna do one of 3 looks I usually do with this palette, and then sequentially after that my next 2 videos would ideally be the second and third looks I usually do with this palette. So today it's going to be the simplest of the looks, then the medium look, and then the smoky, sultry, whatever look. And let's get right into that. I've got my fluffy Wet n Wild brush. I'm not going to talk through this one, and hopefully it'll go a lot faster than it usually does. But we'll see how good I am at keeping that promise to myself. Shade Chaser. Slightly smaller blending brush, but still a fluffy blending brush with sauced. I was gonna say saucer. I guess I just got aliens on my mind. Brush, low blow. Don't worry about getting this shade on the lid. And then with a flat packer brush, ideally not dirty, but mine is. So we're gonna rub that off on a color switch. So with our now clean blending brush, taking Lumbre, L-U-M-B-R-E, is that how they say it? Lumbre, and ounce mixed together. I'm just gonna put that on the center of the lid. So it's like a pseudo halo eye, but not really a halo eye. A brush like this. I'm gonna take ounce again. Just hit that inner corner. And before this video, I took the Ulta Matte Eye Primer, put that from my lid to my brow bone, and then down here as well, which really aids in getting a makeup look. Especially if you're like me and don't really use foundation. And then instead of concealer, I'm just gonna say, you know what? I don't care. Sometimes you have to let it go. I'm gonna take a fluffy brush like this that I can pinch a little bit because this one's too fluffy, but I don't have anything that's this shape, smaller. I'm gonna take Chaser. I'm gonna bone that pretty low on that lower lash line, connecting it to the outer corner of the eyeshadow I did up top. I've got a little watery eyes. Happens to the best of us. And then before I go any further, I'm gonna blend everything with this giant fluffy brush. And since my eye watered, I'm gonna go back in with that tiny brush and ounce. And do some more inner corner highlighting because took some of that away. And that's what I feel really makes it look, on my eyes at least. And then I'm gonna take the e.l.f. pencil brush. This is the small crease brush, eye crease brush, which I am in love with this brush. It's been my favorite brush for years. I'll just say shade Sauced. I'm gonna blend that almost as far as Chaser, which you can't really see. And there you have it. That's the end of the eyeshadow on the first look. Sometimes I'll do eyeliner, but after this snafu I had with concealer today, I don't think it's the best idea. I'm just gonna put on some mascara. That's the word for this. I'm like, eye paint was what I was gonna say, but that's not at all the word. And recently what I've been doing is I've been going behind the lashes, scooping them up with this mascara. It's the Mega Plush Volume. And then once I do this and it dries a little, I go through and comb it with this other mascara wand. And it's been looking crazy good. Like right now it just looks crazy, but after that it looks like crazy good. Make sure to get the inner corners, those little baby lashes. I realized that I wasn't in frame for all that. We'll learn. And then just briefly on the lower lashes. Alright. Now while that starts to dry, I'm going to take another big fluffy brush like this one with a little bit of my translucent powder. It's Coty Airspun. Blend that under. Because I do have a lot of like creams on. And I don't want my under eye to get all muddy and weird. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go in, for the face at least, I'm going to go in with a stick highlighter. I really like this one. It's from Ulta. I got this in like a free sample kit. I'm going to take that all around in a C shape. Connected with my temples, which I think is really beautiful. And then I'm going to take this little palette from M.A.C. It's the M.A.C and Jeremy Scott Mixtape Cheeky Volume 1. Lends to the idea that there's a Volume 2 and so forth, but I've not seen it. And I know this was like limited edition, it was a collection and that you can't get it, but do you see that? It's beautiful. I'm just gonna use that to set some of that cream, I was gonna say liquid, cream highlight. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of blush. I'm not the best at blush. I love this blush. It's the kind of, it's got like sparkle in it, but it's more of a matte texture. Not the best at blush. But gotta crack a few eggs to make an omelet, right? That highlight is honestly so beaming in this light. Almost too like an unnatural, awful look, but I like it. Do you? Kind of like it. I'm gonna take this brush and then the bronzer in the palette. The bronzer is called Acoustica. The blush is Wall of Desire, and then the highlight is Heaven in Your Smile. And I'd say this was like for light skin. because I have, oh, sorry, pretty fair skin, and sometimes this bronzer barely shows up. So, something to keep in mind if you do have something like this. Be aware of your shade. I got this at Marshall's. So not with like the release, and I was just like, I need that. It's MAC, it's makeup, and I love makeup. So now my mascara has been drying for a little while. I'm gonna reach behind the camera, and I have like 2 brushes like this. Mascara brushes. You can't see, it's kind of dirty, but it's got like a bulb top. It's also like plasticky bristles. I go behind and I scoop. And yes, it looks like I'm pulling on my eyes and I just dropped it. But it doesn't like feel bad. Oh my gosh, my nose is running. Every time I do makeup and try to be cute and film, it's like, no. But that's the finished eye and face look. I'm just gonna add a lip and we'll be finished. I added up my lips but better since this is such a natural look, and all the writing has rubbed off of this lipstick because I love it so much, and I throw it in my purse and I throw it in my bra in my pocket. But it's like Silk Teddy from Hard Candy. Tastes fantastic, but it looks like my lips, and it's like that juicy pink, and I love it. And that's the finished makeup look. I thank you so much for watching. I love getting support. Meet me down in the comments, and I will hopefully respond to everyone. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye.